Hello everyone, welcome back to Learn with Rahim. In today's video, I am going to tell you how to use do, does, did. Okay, after completing this video, you will get a clear idea how to use do, does, did. So please watch this video till the end and don't forget to subscribe my channel. So without doing any delay, let's get started. Now first we will see what are do, does, did. So do, does, did are helping verbs. Okay, if you ask me grammatically, so do, does, did are helping verbs. Okay, and they are mainly used to form negative sentences and question sentences. Sometimes we use do, does, did as main verbs in positive sentences. Okay, we will see those examples, but in majority cases we use do, does, did in negative sentences and in question sentences. Okay, so in upcoming means in this video only, means after some time you will see that how to use that and how do we use that. Okay, now let's see differences between do, does and did. So first let's see do. Do we use in simple present tense, means for daily activity. Okay, the sentences which we use for daily activity, for that we use do. And we use do with I, we, you, they, and with plural nouns. Okay, plural noun means like boys, girls, whenever we talk about more than one. So with that we use do. Now let's talk about does. Even does we use in simple present. Okay, but we use with he, she, it, and singular nouns. Okay, and with singular nouns. So here only difference is do we use with plural nouns and does we use with singular nouns. Okay, we will see lots of examples in this video. So now let's come to did. Did is the past form of do, does, means we use in simple past simple past. Okay, so whenever and see, for all subjects we used it, and whatever actions happen, okay, for that we use simple past. Now let's see the examples of do and does. So now first we will see do. Okay, so very first example is I complete my homework every day. So here there is no do. The reason is it is positive sentence and you can see it is every day's activity, right? That is why we are using do in negative. Now see negative of this sentence. The sentence is I complete my homework every day, right? And what is the negative of that? I do not complete my homework every day. So in the starting of this video, I told you do we don't use in positive sentences, but whenever we form negative sentence, we use do. Okay. So here we say do not. We never say I not complete my homework. We say I do not complete my homework. Right. Now see the second example. We watch our work daily. So this is positive sentence. So obviously do is not there. Now see the negative. We do not watch our work daily. Now what is the common thing you observed in both the examples? See, subjects are I and we. That is why we are using do in negative. Now coming to does. Okay, what is the first example? He completes his homework every evening. So here instead of complete we are saying completes. Okay, in positive sentences, that is a rule in English. So in positive sentences in simple present tense, whenever we use subject third person singular like he, she, so in positive sentences we add yes or es after main verb. Here main verb is complete. Okay, that is why we are telling completes because subject is he. Okay, and now see the negative. He does not complete his homework every evening. So here in evening we are in negative we are using does not. Okay, here we are not using do not. The only reason is the subject is he. Okay, now see the second example. She watches her work regularly. Okay, this is positive sentence, that is why we don't see any does here, right? But coming to negative sentence, does is there. Okay, she does not watch her work regularly. And there is a important rule here. Okay, after do, does, did, we always use base form of the verb. Okay, means first form without es, without past form. So here, see one example is there. He does not go to school. Okay, so in positive, he goes to school, right? But in negative, just because does is there, so we use base form, that is go. Okay, he does not go to school. If you say he does not goes to school, that is wrong. Okay, so just take care of that. Whenever you see does or do in the sentence, we use first form. Okay, without yes or yes. Here also you can see that in positive it is completes. Okay, but in negative it is does not complete. Okay, and in second example you can see it is watches, but in negative it is does not watch. Okay, whenever does is there, we use base form. Okay, without yes or yes. Now let's see yes no questions. These questions start with do and does. Okay, now see the structure. First we use do or does according to subject. Okay, and after that subject, and after that we use first form of verb. Okay, so first example, do you study every day? Here I use do. The reason is subject is you, right? Whenever a subject is you, we use do. So do you study every day? Now this is yes no type question, because we can answer this question with yes or no. If I ask you, do you study every day? You can say yes, I study every day, or you can say no, I do not study every day. Okay, there is no third answer possible. So that is the reason these are yes no type questions. Okay, now see second example. Do students practice daily? So here subject is students. Okay, and it is plural subjects, that is why I use to. So what is the answer? No, students do not study, do not practice daily. And what is the positive answer? Yes, students practice daily. Now see third one. Does Rahul wake up early? Okay, so what is positive answer? Yes, Rahul wakes up early. So whenever do does is not there in simple present tense, we add yes or yes. Okay, here we need to add yes after wakes up. Okay, in negative, no, Rahul does not wake up early. Okay, now fourth example, does she listen to teachers regularly? Positive answer is yes, she listens to her teachers regularly. Negative answer, no, she does not listen to her teachers regularly. Now see the last one. Do they do they play cricket every Sunday? Now you have to write both the answers of this question in comment box. Now let's see WH questions. Okay, using do and does. So you see the structure. WH questions means when we use WH words like what, where, how, right? So first see the structure. We use WH word. Okay. After that we use do or does according to subject, right? After that subject, and in the last first form of the verb. So you can see here, whenever we are using do and does, we are using first form. We are not using yes, yes. Okay. So first question, what do you do every day? So first, what is WH word? Do is helping verb and you is subject, and next do is main verb. Okay, and it is a first form of main verb. So what do you do every day? So you can say I play every day, whatever answer. Okay. So now second question, where do you go in the morning? You can say I go to the park in the morning. So here understand how we are framing the question. Okay, first WH word, and after that do. Okay, if subject is plural, and after that subject and main verb. See the third example now. What does she eat daily? Here I use does because subject is she. Okay, so what does she eat daily? So answer, can be she eats fruits daily, right? So now see the last example. Where does he work nowadays? Here, helping verb is does. Why? Because subject is he. Okay, so understand this. First, where, which is WH word, after that does, after the subject, and after that main verb, and in the last, that is time word. Okay, so where does he work nowadays? He works at bank nowadays. So up to here you understood. Now let's move ahead. Now let's see the use of did. Okay, do does we use in simple present, right? But did we use in simple past tense? Okay, so did is used with all subjects, unlike means in present do we use with plural, does we use with singular, but here it's not like that, right? Did we use with all the subjects, and always we use first form of the verb, okay, whenever we use did, and mostly we use did in negative and questions, okay, in negative sentences and in questions, as we have seen with do and does how we use a negative and questions. In the same way did also we use in negative and questions. Yes, as a main verb also we can use did, but rarely. Most of the times we use in negative sentences and questions. Now let's see the examples. So first sentence is he went to school yesterday. So as I told you, in positive sentences we don't use this. So this is the positive sentence. He went to school yesterday. Yesterday means past, right? That is why went. Went is the past form of go. Now see the negative. He did not go to school yesterday. So in positive, it is he went to school yesterday, but in negative, he did not go to school yesterday. So in negative, we are using did, right? That is why we are using first form of the main verb, that is go. Now see the second example. We played cricket last evening. Okay, so here there is no did in positive sentence. If you say negative, we did not play last night. We did not play cricket last night. Here there is no uh, past form. Here we are using first form because did is there. And did we are using in negative sentences, not in positive sentences. Now the last sentence example is for you. Rahul cracked a joke last Sunday, right? Here you have to write the negative of this sentence in comment box, okay? And make sure that you are using did not. Now let's see yes no questions using did. So first we use did, after that subject, and in the last first form of the verb. So whenever we use did, we use first form of the verb, okay? We don't use past form. So example, did you play cricket yesterday? Okay, so what are two answers? Why this is yes no type question? Because we can answer this question with yes or no. Okay, so positive answer is yes, I played cricket yesterday. In positive answer there is no did, but if you say negative answer, no, I did not play cricket yesterday. So here first we are using did not, right, for negative, and after that we are using first form of the main verb, that is play. Okay, now see the second example. Did they eat food last night? So positive answer is yes, they ate food last night, and negative answer is they did not eat food last night. Okay, I missed food here, you can understand it, right? Now let's see WH questions, okay, using did. So first we use WH word, after that did and subject, in the last we use first form of the main verb. So first example, what did he play yesterday? So you can see here we use first form of the verb, not past form, because did is there, right? So first what, WH word, did he play yesterday? So what is the positive answer? He played cricket yesterday. Okay, now see the second one. Where did she go last night? So here first WH word is where did she go last night? Okay, now see the third. What did she write this morning? Fourth question, when did you come to school today? The last one is, why did they fight yesterday? So now see all time words I have highlighted here so that you can understand what where we have to use. Whenever you talk about past, then only you can use this, because did is used in simple past tense, right? So that's all about WH questions using did. Now let's summarize quickly. So first one is to, we use in present tense, okay, and along with I, we, you, they, and with plural nouns we use to, okay. And coming to does, even does is used in simple present tense, okay, but with he, she, it, and singular nouns, okay, that is the difference. In past there is only one helping verb, that is did, and with all the subjects we use did. Okay, and one more thing you should remember, after do, does, did, we use first form only, first form of the verb, okay, not past form. We don't even use yes or es after main verb, right? Only first form we use. Now it's practice time. So you have to make 5 questions using to and along with time words. So what time words you will use here? Every day, every evening, every Sunday, like this. And you have to frame 5 questions using does, okay, with time words, and 5 questions you have to make using did with time words. In past, what time words you will use? Yesterday, last night, last Sunday, like this, okay. And you can make any WH questions or yes no type questions, it is up to you. So but you should write five questions along with their answers, okay. So you should, if you are using yes no type question, you should write 2 answers for that. And if it is possible, share that in comment box so that I can see that.